Okay, Mike, tell us first of all, what's the idea behind Bush Telly?
Well, Bush Telly was set up 10 years ago to make natural history conservation programs. We wanted them to be factual, based on science, and to be freely available to the public.
It's unusual to be doing what you're doing though, because this is your second year at the Ellerslie Flower Show, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
So just tell us a bit about what you're doing there.
Well, we built a film set modelled on Mount Cass, which is on North Canterbury, on the coast. It's very much a limestone-based sort of countryside, and we've brought 200 native species onto the set. A lot of them are rare and endangered, and so we're just filming the 50 interviews on this film set.
So what will happen to the interviews once you filmed them?
They'll be going on our website at bushtelly.org.nz, and also will be distributed via DVD, which will be free to the public.
Wow.
To make copies of, yeah.
So
we're totally non-commercial. Everything we make is given away.
So how do you make ends meet?
With a lot of supporters. We had 150 people involved in this from 38 organisations. So some organisations contributed money, others contributed staff time, others loaned equipment. Yep, done with a great deal of love and passion, really.
Isn't it? It's really nice that there are enough people that care enough to want to support something like this.
Oh yes, and the support for us is growing. I think last year, because we won, it sent out a message to a lot of people that we were very serious. And we sort of got the set right. We had a lot to learn on getting the filming right. This time round the filming will be a lot better, and as we go on in the years ahead, the quality of what we make will improve.
Because last year, you mentioned winning last year, you won a design award, didn't you?
We won the design award and the Supreme award as well.
That's not bad when you're...
It's not bad for a first time on a $5,000 budget.
Yeah, when you're fighting off gardeners who've been doing this for years.
Absolutely, with $50,000 budgets. So we were rather chuffed, yeah, and completely surprised about the win, actually. Most people have a good laugh at the set itself. We've got cow poo and horse poo and all sorts of little finishing touches. We've got a dunny and, you know, all those sort of colours and flavours of the countryside that so many people know. And of course there's a muster's hut here with a hunting trophy on the side of the wall. So a lot of people can relate to it.
Mike, you've fitted us in between the Didimo and the lesser spotted kiwi.
Yes,
what other things have you got that you're doing programs about? Because there's dozens of them.
Yes, well there was one on the life of braided rivers, another one on limestone plants. We've had one on rural fire. There's about 20 weed species, based mainly on the organisations that we're working with, the sort of programs that they needed to have made.
So where next? Because I know you're not going to be at Ellerslie next year, are you?
No, we're not. We made a decision quite a few months ago not to come back here. It's been a fantastic experience coming to Ellerslie. We've learnt a great deal from the other exhibitors on sort of the standards that are required, which have benefited us for the sets that we've been able to build. But no, from next year onwards we're going to be filming out in the field. So we'll be going into remote areas of the country, onto the beaches and estuaries and lakes, and we'll be making programs about native plants and animals in New Zealand on location and doing the interviews on location. But we're not going to sell them. They are going to be made freely available and available for people to make copies of and distribute as widely as they can be.
There is an element of madness in there though as well, isn't there?
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's completely crazy what we've done. Totally over the top. I mean, you'd have to be nuts to try and do this. If you saw what the equipment that we had last year to first build the set and to make those programs, and the fact that we managed to actually film 50 programs successfully in 5 days and edit them and get them out onto the internet was just an absolute unbelievable feat, I think, for the whole team. And it's giving confidence for the organisations that we're working with, Department of Conservation and the 2 universities and Canterbury Museum in particular. You know, they've all indicated that they're very keen to continue this relationship, and we will be discussing later in the year what sort of programs we want to be making over the next 3 years. So we're going to sort of put together a bit of a roadmap.
Great. Well, we'll look forward to seeing what comes out, Mike. Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you.